It's a wonderful time of the year, a time when we're relaxing, being with friends, celebrating the holidays however you choose to, and it's a time for me to get a chance to talk with you. Welcome to my study. This is going to be a little more casual time, just you and me. We're here going to talk about some things, and I've got some notes I want to share with you that are really important as we're winding down one year and getting ready to head into the next one. And we've got some major things going on, but I want to give you some gems, 5 gems that are going to help save you as you get into 2023 and clean things up here in 2022. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, and by the way, you notice how I'm doing this? I want you to see, those of you that are content creators, this is just some notes here, sitting down and talking, and there's a place for a video like that. Many videos have the B-roll and the other things flashing around and all this kind of thing, jumping in and all about all that. That's good. It's good. I do that too. There's a place for that. But there's also a place for, hey, just you and me, let's sit down and talk about this. You take some notes on what you want to talk about and then talk to people. So here's what I want to talk about. Number 1, right now, we're in a time of real uncertainty. We don't know what's going on. A lot of things going on in the world. The macro picture that I haven't talked about a lot, but I got some strong opinions on. And we need to get ready. As entrepreneurs, we have got to get ready to look at what is going on and be literally stark raving entrepreneurs, getting out there and going for it, getting ready to do whatever we need to do to get ourselves better, to make ourselves better, to serve others more. And that is really important. Stark raving entrepreneurs is what we call ourselves. And that's what we do. We embrace the non-aggression principle, NAP. That means you do anything you want in life. Anything. Use your imagination. Just you don't harm anyone else. You don't take their stuff, and you're responsible for what you do. So that's what we're going to do. So remember, there are no certainties out there, but there are possibilities. So understand those possibilities and see what they're like. My buddy Mark Moss talks about that a lot, and I really appreciate what he says, that we don't have a certainty. So some people go, well, don't worry about it. Just whatever happens, it'll happen. No. You can study the trends that are there. When I see clouds coming in the sky and I'm feeling that certain atmosphere, I'm no weatherman, I'm no meteorologist, but I'm thinking there's a good chance it's going to rain. So you get umbrellas, you take measures that are appropriate if you're going out. When you see governments printing lots and lots of money over and over, inflation getting higher and higher, you don't think, well, let's just print some more money or let's do something else. No, I'd recommend that you do the sound financial things. I'm not giving any financial advice here, but I am saying I'm giving strong educational advice. That will be important. Number 2 here, I want you to look at when you're creating products, think about how you're going to do it. Don't do it like I've done it in the past. Man, I was a dummy. What I would do is I'd create a course, put everything together then and say, here, everybody, here you go. Enjoy this course. It's really good. And it was really good, but I didn't listen to what they had to say. I didn't listen. I didn't listen to what they're saying. Like my buddy Chris Brogan says, grow bigger ears. Well, that's what we need to do. And those who do it best say, what we want to do is create the course as you go. As you get feedback from people saying, hey, what about the oodly woodlies? You go, oh, well, those oodly woodlies, they're really something. Yeah, but we wouldn't have thought of oodly woodlies before. So we're going to do it now. And then they say, well, what about the thingamajigs? Well, okay, thingamajigs are good. But if they're saying it and they're the ones who are paying your bills, grow bigger ears. Listen to them, find out what they want. Create as you go and pay attention to the market, not just what you think is a dandy idea. Another thing you want to look at is realize that we've got to change our mindset. We've got to keep going, and we've got to make sure that what we're doing is we're focusing on the solutions that people have. We're going to look at what we can do by solving problems. And here's the deal. Too often, we want to run into many different areas. We want to say, well, I can do some of that. Oh, and I can do some of this, and some of this over here too. Not that I have ever done anything like that. No, I'd never. Yeah, right. No, those of us who tend to be more divergent thinkers, we like a lot of different things. So like for me, I might do this and that, but I find the marketplace says, we want you to do one thing and do it really well. I have a friend, Bob Pick, up in Chicago. He is a periodontist. And so when you need periodontal work, your gums and those kind of things, he's the man to go see. If you're in Aurora, Illinois, Chicago area, you want to go see him because he's really good at it. He knows the stuff. He knows the latest stuff. The American Dental Association works with him. My buddy, Paul Goodman over in Philadelphia, my client, I worked with him for quite a while. We had a wonderful time working together. We're still buddies. He is a specialist in helping dentists to build their practice and do that. Plus, he also knows how to do the inserts and the kind of fillings, the kind of things that you need to do. He does that very well. You want to get someone that can do those kind of things, somebody that's specialized. So what you want to do is be the best there is on a particular topic. Get really, really good at it and focus on that. Then let people know you do that. For me, we're talking about entrepreneurs to build their websites, to build their podcasts, to build their YouTube channels. Main thing is to build their business and generate money, all underpinned with live and let live. The live and let live strategy, we talk about it a lot. That means you do whatever you want to do. You don't harm others. You don't take their stuff. I've said that a few times. I'm going to keep saying it because our world needs to hear that. And then number 4, you want to commit to get out there with people and interact. Here's a mistake I've made this bad. I enjoy studying. I enjoy being at home, working on my own things, getting it done, working on that. And sometimes I can go for a long time without seeing anyone else. Not that I don't like people. I love being around people, but it's just something I can naturally gravitate toward. But you really learn best when you get out there and you interact with others. Be with them, hang around them, listen to what they're saying. Go to the Facebook groups, go to the LinkedIn groups, and look at what people are saying and where they're hurting. That is a whole lot better than any poll, because they're saying their real issues of what's hurting them. They're pouring their guts out. And then get out there in person, face to face, not just online. Face to face in line, see people and find out where they're hurting, where you can help them, and what you can do to take care of their pain, solve it for them. You want to interact with people, force yourself to do it. The rapper 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, talks about this a lot, that you got to get out there and you got to be with people and listen to what the market says. That guy is one fabulous businessman. Yes, he's good at rap music. I don't listen to a lot of rap music, but I love his style. I love his approach. I've read his books. I highly recommend them. The one he wrote with Robert Greene called The 50th Law, and then Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, a more recent one. Both excellent books. Get out there and look at those. Curtis Jackson is a guy I really admire a lot. And so those are important. And then number 5, very important, it's time to shift into beast mode. Yep, my brothers and sisters, we got to do it. We're in a world right now that's going crazy. It is just spinning out of control in many ways. And I'm frankly concerned as we go into 2023. I'm hoping for the best, but I'm also preparing for the worst. And the best thing you can do to prepare, get your mind right. Get your mind right. Accumulate knowledge that the market will need, whatever happens. Get out there and get to know people, build those relationships, really nurture them probably a little bit more now than you normally would. At this holiday time of the year, it's a great time to do that. Get out there, learn those skills, shore up your defenses. Your defenses meaning your food supplies, the extra things you're going to need that you might run out of. Make sure you've got those. That's going to be important. And get ready for even worse case scenarios. We don't know what's going to happen. We can't be certain, as I was mentioning before, what Mark Moss says, but we do know there's probabilities of what could happen. So take steps to do that. And we've got ways that we can help you with that too. We have our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs membership program where you can come and get involved in our bronze level. You're able to do a lot with that. We start showing you the materials you need, how to do it, what can be done. You're in a community of good people who are supporting you. And then we have our elite level where we do it with you. We show members there how to do it step by step in a very methodical way, going for accuracy first, then momentum. And we make sure you get the skills you need. So you can bounce over to starkravingentrepreneurs.com, starkravingentrepreneurs.com, and you'll see all the information of what you get on that. We tried to put this together. Gina Carr, my partner, and I, we put this together so that it's something that we would want if we were in that situation. Not just a lot of nice videos. Hey, we got plenty of those. There's a lot of good ones here on YouTube. And not just a lot of books and things like that. No, this is something that is really helpful that you can use and is going to help you pay off in the long run. I'm Terry Brock, and I'll look forward to talking with you. We've got a little bit more left in this year as I'm recording it, and then we'll look into the next year, and I'll look forward to hearing from you.